Yeah, so I'm Travis. Before I made the decision to follow Christ, I didn't always just live out what I learned on Sunday. I just kind of went to church and thought that's where it ended. I could do whatever I want with my friends, be whoever I want outside of that. It was tough I really wanted to follow the path that a lot of people go to, that the university, the secular university. I wanted to kind of be with my friends more, and it was really tough because I felt like I was supposed to make a difference or be different, and I ended up going to YC. It's kind of like Youthquake except in Edmonton, and one of the speakers there was talking about just making your faith your own, and not just having faith because your parents do or your friends or someone around you, but making your relationship with Jesus your own. And that really hit home because that's exactly where I was at that time. I was just going to church because my family did. I did it because my brothers went, and that's really when I made that decision to follow Jesus for myself. So after that, I kind of continued to go to camp and get more involved in camp and learn more about Jesus. And then it was at camp I met a friend who told me about Christian school. During the summer, I knew I had to make that decision. Do I stay in this public school with my non-Christian friends, or do I go to this new school where I'd be making new friends, but I'd be with Christian atmosphere where I get to draw closer to Jesus and the kingdom of God. And so I made the decision to go to LCBI, and that year was a big year of growth. I had made lots of friends, lots of new friendships, and they show me what it's like to have godly mentors in my life. So about halfway through grade 12, I knew I'd have to start thinking about what I'm going to be doing after grade 12. It was at a home basketball tournament where a coach from Briarcrest came to talk to me about playing basketball at Briarcrest, and I applied and kind of kept thinking about it and thinking about the decision between going to secular university like all my friends are doing, or kind of branching out again and staying in the Christian atmosphere and going to Briarcrest. And so I made that decision, and it was tough because then I'd be starting over again. So I made the decision to come to Briarcrest, and even though the decision was based around basketball, but God used that decision of playing basketball to bring me here, and that's what got me here where I am now. And now I don't play basketball, but I'm more committed to serving the Lord in other ways. And a verse that really stuck out to me was Ecclesiastes 3, there's a time for everything under the sun. And I could see that in all areas of my life, that there's a time to go to camp, and then a time to go to LCBI, and then a time to be at Briarcrest where I'm at right now. And through these decisions, I could see that God led me through the path that isn't always popular, isn't always one that everyone wants to take, but God has brought me where He's got me today.